Can we trim this?
Trim what?
Our video.
Oh wait, why? Because I was
We're live.
Because I was looking down. Sorry, I'm helping people.
We're live for our BRD webinar, and I think our last one was, well, I don't know, I think it's like 4th or 5th. But yeah, it was in October. It was when I was in Costa Rica in a bikini. Not so much anymore. I'm back in Minneapolis.
Oh, it's so cold.
And it's cold and rainy, but that's okay because we love our peeps in Minneapolis.
I need to be closer to you.
Yeah, come on over. So yeah, we had an amazing month of October, and now we're over halfway through in November, and we're coming up to Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You know, it's like my favorite holiday because it kind of centers around just family time and connections and what you're thankful for. But also, I'm going to be on a cruise, yeah. So I'm going to be back in a bikini, but I'm not going to do a webinar. But we will talk about that because the other thing that I love about Thanksgiving is I love like the food and the celebration aspect. However, it can be kind of a nightmare on your system. So we're going to talk about how to stay healthy over the holidays and why to join up with us, especially at this moment. Like don't wait until New Year's resolutions. Don't wait until you've gained 5 or 10 pounds from the holidays and then start in January and be miserable. Join with us now and get on kind of a good, healthy, sustainable program so that when you start the new year, you're going to like just be hitting the ground and running and feel amazing as opposed to like the holiday slump. I've
had both kinds of holidays in the past. Like I've had holidays where I've like been going through the holidays like in like a body that I'm feeling really good in and proud of. And then I've also had like last fall, I was going through the holidays just kind of like not feeling awesome. And I really like made a decision that I'm done. Like I love where I'm at right now. I love how it feels. And so I'm super excited about well, helping you guys through the holidays, but also like doing the holidays really healthy for myself as well.
Owning the holidays versus them owning you, I think is kind of a key way I look at it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm excited because I'm going to be back in the sun and fun, but I'm also going to be battling the buffets.
Yes, you're on a cruise.
I'm on a boat with my fam. And of course, like everybody is so excited to just enjoy and indulge. And there was some of that. And I feel like I got some really good just like Kickstarters in Costa Rica because we were staying at an all-inclusive.
Right.
But we stayed
a
pretty even keel. Yeah. I had at least 1 shake a day. Sometimes I had 2 shakes a day just to like make sure that I was getting like quality protein. And I feel like consistency is key. I've had pretty much the same sort of like diet regimen for the past 5 years. So why just throw it away for a week in Costa Rica? So similarly, I'm going to apply that same thing in the cruise. But we steered towards the healthy options.
Right.
And we really, I would say, abided by the rules of eat protein and veggies. Luckily, there was lots of like beautiful seafood options and fish. And, you know, there was rice and there were like beautiful plantains. And we would, you know, have a little bit of that if we felt like it.
Yeah, I feel like we did 80,
overload our plate.
Like rather than, you know, the BRD lifestyle teaches essentially an 80-20 approach. 80% of the time you're eating on the BRD plan, and 20% of the time you're enjoying whatever it is that you know, like maybe some of the sweets or the foods on your free day that you wouldn't eat all the time, like chocolate cake or pastries or, you know, rice or pizza, whatever, right? But you can take a free day, or you can also, if you can do it, and it's amazing because I haven't ever really been that great at it in the past, but I'm getting really good at just this sort of like 80-20 approach every day of my life. The more I practice it, the better I get. And Costa Rica was definitely like, I'm gonna have a couple beers and that's my 20 for today. And so then in the morning when we hit the breakfast table, it was like, okay, I'm gonna pick up the protein, I'm gonna pick up the veggies, and yes, I see the pastries over there, I'm gonna skip those.
Exactly.
Yes, I see the, you know, the hash browns or whatever over there, or the pancakes. And I think they had amazing choices every morning, and I would just like pancakes. And I think one morning I had a pancake with peanut butter and syrup over the top. It was delicious.
Yeah, somehow I abstained.
You had no pancakes.
Like my 20 was a little bit of wine here and there.
Yeah.
But we had a beautiful time, and it's really about, I would say, abundance, and that's how our program works. And I love that our 5th guideline in the program is to celebrate and make sure that you're having that one day a week where you can relax the rules a little bit and have some things that you enjoy and or miss, just so you can sustain this lifestyle.
Right.
We don't want to be restrictive. And so we haven't necessarily introduced ourselves, because at this point we're kind of assuming that maybe you watched some of our other BRD webinars, and we're just so excited to like catch up, because it's been a few days that we've been apart. But
well, let's do it. Well, I mean, since we've already launched in, but I'm Lisa.
And I'm Ra.
Yeah, and so we are the founders of Body Redesign, and kind of what we're discussing with you, what our program is the Body Redesign is a lifestyle program, and it's meant to help you find a body that's healthy and happy, that just feels really amazing. Like you wake up in the morning, you put your clothes on, you look in the mirror, you just rock it, like you crush it, you love your body. And definitely like the guidelines that we have set up for Body Redesign, for me, I feel like they're minimum effective dose, so they're like the least amount of effort. So there really isn't, like, one of the reasons people don't succeed with fat loss and with weight loss, and just really, I would say, like walking around in a body they love, is because they're doing so many restrictive things, like going on a diet, and I can't eat this, and I gotta work out this way, and I have to do this, and it's so much this mentality that is very lack oriented. And I love that, you know, Ra used the word abundance, and as we talk about having healthy holidays and helping you through the holidays in a healthy way during this webinar, it's really ultimately about abundance. And that's how we look at like our food, and how we look at like what we've got going on. I'm so grateful for my body, and I'm so grateful for the movement that I do, and everything is, it's not a push. It's not this hard, like I gotta make my body look this way. It's more like, these are all the choices that I have to eat, and then I get to have these things too, you know, and because I'm having them a little bit of the time, 20% of the time, I'm really enjoying them.
Yeah.
And then I'm also like enjoying the really healthy stuff, because I feel so good when I'm eating that, and I feel so energized. And then, you know, with our movement, the workouts, the short, intense bursts, you just like, you get your heart rate up so fast, and in such a short amount of time, you can feel it the next day. You're like, you're not like, oh, I got to go to the gym and be at the gym for an hour and a half.
Right,
you know?
Or I don't want to drive through the snow or rain or all the fun weather conditions that are coming your way to get there. I was traveling last week and did a BRD workout Monday morning in my hotel room, and it was amazing. I posted about it on our Body Redesign Facebook page, and it was so good.
Aren't they
and
amazing?
I was sweating, my heart rate was up, and I felt good. Like that was my exercise for the day, and I had an amazing day, and I felt thankful that I had an able body. I was able to move in the space that I was in, and I didn't have to rely on other things.
Life has been so crazy for me. I have not been able to get in to see my trainer, and all I've been doing is like, I'll show up for an appointment a little bit early and pop out 10 minutes on my own, and I've been doing that a few times a week, and it's just like keeping me solid. Yeah, like I feel great, even though I haven't been able to get in to see Joel. So and you know, I love working out with him. I love working on building my strength and stuff, but those fast 10-minute workouts are so, they're just, I love them. I'm in love with them. So then I'm like,
it's so fun.
I'm finding ways that I can even decrease the 10 minutes. Like, like this one's only going to be 7 minutes long.
But we walk the talk. You know, we're not necessarily showing off our figures with our bulky Minnesota wear, but I'm wearing activewear pants, which are awesome in my fade. I wear them pretty much every other day right now.
Yeah.
But we walk the talk. The other thing I was going to mention about why people have a hard time being successful is, I think the second is community, and just having support and having people you can go to ask. Lisa's working with a client and a friend right now who is trying to lose weight over the holidays, and he's texting her like, hey, can I have this at dinner?
Yeah.
We have a closed Facebook community for people that are signed up either with the Jumpstart program, Jumpstart Plus workouts program, or the 360-degree program. And you get access to us to ask those types of questions, to ask the community of people that are also doing BRD. And so if that helps with accountability and support and motivation through the holidays, that is for you. And we'll offer that up. Both of those programs, there's a $10 off discount as you view this webinar. It's capital BRD, lowercase webinar, all one word. And so use that if you'd like to join us and get healthy through the holidays.
Yeah, and speaking of support and just being there for our community, we like when people sign up for our webinars and they're watching them, ask if they have any questions about what's happening in their bodies or in their life, that if they're confused and they would like a little guidance or a little help. So we had a couple of questions come in actually regarding how to stay healthy in the winter, like deal with winter sickness and immunity. And Ra's gonna talk about that a little bit. And then we also had someone that specifically wrote in, is struggling with thyroid challenge. And neither of us are doctors, of course. So let's say that first. We're fitness specialists. We're awesome fitness girls, but we're not doctors. That was a little bit too much schooling for me. So I don't hesitate to give advice in this vein. I just want to say that I'm not a doctor, and I think that if you have specific health challenges, it's always good to discuss with your doctor what you're doing nutritionally. Now that said, and I think a lot of time doctors are very quick to give out the pharmaceuticals, and I don't always agree with that. I think that finding a really healthy balance of nutrition, getting the right nutrients, getting the right amount of protein and vegetables, and taking care of your food, eating whole food and food that's prepared with care and love, and using coconut oil and olive oil, and so like really good fats, and again, healthy whole foods. I feel like to put yourself on a program like that and really be mindful, and also log, so like keep track, so that even if you go back in with your doctor, so like you're having thyroid situation, like I say, I love the body redesign program because it's teaching you how to eat really well, whole foods, prepare your food so you're ready to eat the food at the right time, teaching you, like to keep movement into your life, but keeping it short so that it's getting done. So I think it's a great lifestyle program, but to track, like just start on the program and to actually track what you're eating and how you're feeling energetically. Oh, this is how I felt during this part of the day. This is how I felt here. And then also track if you're losing weight, and be able to have measurable results, or being able to see how is it going.
Or even see your dosage potentially go down.
Yeah, so you can adjust. So it does, like when you have health concerns, it can make it more challenging. It can make weight loss more challenging. But I truly believe that adopting a holistic approach, body, mind, spirit. So like really like filling your body with beautiful food that is nourishing. I love the Isogenics products, like the Cleanse product and the Ionics, that really help you get some of the nutrients that are missing out in a lot of the foods that we have, and moving your body with love. And then really also for me, it's so much that mental training, so much of that mentality of like, I'm taking care, I'm loving myself, I'm loving my body, and
giving it what it needs.
And even like as you like make a beautiful dinner of like oven roasted broccoli and tomatoes and some beautiful sweet potato and grilled chicken, and you're eating it and you're just like, I'm healing my body with this food. I'm loving myself and taking care of myself. So I hope that helps with specifically with that thyroid challenge. I think any health condition, any health challenge, that is impeding your weight loss, definitely talk to your doctor. But I think specifically because our program has a holistic approach, Body Redesign Lifestyle Program is an amazing option to get started. And again, we continue within the program when people have signed up, we continue to give support. So as you're going through, if you're struggling or having a hard time, we'll definitely go into it with you to help you get through it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So how about, we had a question about winter, like all the uckiness and sickness in winter, and keeping yourself healthy. What do you do?
I don't know about you, but pretty much everyone I've talked to since I've gotten back from some trips have been sick in some way, shape, or form, or getting over it. And not me as well. So here's what happened. About Thursday, I think I might have seen you, or no, maybe it was Wednesday. And I went to bed at like 8:30 that night. And I didn't wake up until like 6:30 the next morning. I slept for 10 hours and I was feeling myself kind of coming down with something. So I literally started like popping stuff into my mouth, and I went to bed early and I got tons of sleep and I woke up feeling great. So I think sleep is key, and don't apologize for it. And if you feel yourself getting sick, try to pull away from the crowd and ask for support to get rest, because that's ultimately when your body gets sick, is when you're just like depleted of energy.
You're trying to push through that.
No.
Put yourself to sleep.
Holidays and trips and airplanes and all that stuff. So my husband and I fly all the time. Like, luckily we have a beautiful status now on Delta, and it's an Isagenix immune spray. And you can get it by reaching out to me. I'll help you get it. But you spray it onto your tongue. And I swear by it because it's got zinc and it's got like other immune kind of properties, echinacea. And I feel like that has totally helped. And then I've been doing the Isagenix vitamins as well. They come in an AM and a PM pack. And I feel like I do not get sick. Especially when that's all around me.
This is different. So I just started taking the product B. Right?
Yeah, which is in my packs, but I just get
other stuff
multivitamins, vitamin C, CoQ10, resveratrol.
Nice.
And so that's helped me with energy, but I also feel like immunity. And then here are a couple like sort of tea drinks that I have. Isagenix has a chai tea, and then I love this yogi tea with echinacea support. And so those are things proactively.
Too. Like
totally, Like what other tips do you have?
Slice some ginger into hot water and squeeze lemon. Like
that sounds amazing too, right?
So good. Yeah, it's so good for
sleep though. And then I carry my water bottle everywhere with me. I swear by a lot of water. But yeah, listen to your body. I think a lot of people they can sense the warning signs and they just push. And then you're out for like 2 or 3 days. Luckily, I had the opportunity to sleep it off, so to speak, and I just pounded down zinc because I believe in that stuff, especially if I'm starting to feel something. And then I didn't have that sickness, that thing that kind of lingered on. So hopefully people can stay healthy through the holidays, but I hope that some of those tips help. And then I did want to talk about yoga practice a little bit too. So I've been practicing yoga for quite a long time. When I was in yoga teacher training in India, they talked about just immunity and the fact that in yoga, many of the poses, they're working your endocrine system along your spine, and all of that like produces hormones and just helps like equalize your body. And I do feel like yoga has helped a lot with immunity and kind of staying away from the colds and the flus and the sickness.
We looked into that with the thyroid as well. Like if you have a thyroid condition, as that question came up, that yoga, there's particular yoga moves that are really good for the thyroid.
Yeah, and just lymph nodes in general. Yeah, you're doing a lot of like opening, and usually, kind of your.
I just love hot yoga in the winter because I'm freezing my arse off.
It's better than
I love going into the hot yoga class. I'm just like. Oh, it feels so good.
So good. And it's so detoxifying. Obviously, you need to replenish with water and electrolytes, but so good. And hopefully that helps some of you. And if you need additional support, let us know.
I think before we finish up, we just like, if you are local, if you're in Minneapolis, we're doing a program with Bar Bliss. in, which is like basically in uptown Minneapolis. And
Beautiful
that is
studio.
for the month of December, and it includes live workouts with us. Like you want to reach through the screen and grab us and kiss us, we know.
Yeah, workouts are going to be Tuesday, Thursday mornings.
Yeah, you're going to be able to see us live. And also includes basically the Body Redesign Lifestyle Program. And we're doing an informational session this Sunday from 1 to 3, and everything gets rolling in December. That works for if you're in Minneapolis. If you're not and you're watching this, it's okay. You still get to work with us and you still get live support from us. We're still here for you. Just check out the link below. The link below. Check out Body Redesign online. You can join our Body Redesign Jumpstart Plus Workouts program. You can join our Body Redesign 360 program or look into our executive coaching program. We've got all of those available. And if you use your BRD Webinar code, you'll get $10 off of the price. So that's awesomeness too.
Yeah,
it's like a present for yourself.
I know.
It's an early
give yourself
holiday
the
gift
gift
for yourself.
Right, or tell the
a
hubby,
gift of
the
like
spouse,
loving
the
your
partner.
body, feeling so amazing in it. It just brings everything together, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And there's so much you got to do. You got to work on your internal system. That we talk about that too, just like the mentality, like how you think about yourself and what you think about your food, and we work with some of that. But when you feel good in your skin, there's just like everything comes together and flows. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's possible. I mean, like I am here to tell you that it's absolutely possible for you to love your body and love your skin and feel amazing. So.
And if you can't do it for a little while, we'll do it for you. Because there's so many beautiful, amazing people out there, some that are signed up with us and are on this journey with us, which we're so honored.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hope you enjoyed tonight's webinar, and let us know if you have questions. We'll continue to have these, and we want to make sure that we're getting to people's questions. So goodbye for now. Healthy holidays.
Oh my goodness, your battery's running low.
I know,
That's
how
like perfect timing. Bye.
Bye.